guys, Jecothebeast F1 here today, back with a brand new video today in Australia. We are back with a new day and a new season in Australia. I just said that twice. But just watching after the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, amazing race. Lucky for Bottas, he did get the puncture, and surprisingly 2 Red Bulls crashing just like in Malaysia. And Lewis Hamilton's in the lead of the championship by 4 points. And Ferrari are ahead of the constructors by 4 points. But not talking about that, we are on my qualifying lap here in Australia, and it was not a really good lap. It wasn't a clean lap either, so you can just see just going over the bumps, getting the car really unbalanced, going a little bit wide there, not what I really had intended to, and going through here. Going over the sausage curve, I did not want to do that. Not the best from me either. So now we are going through the fast left and right chicane. I could have hit the inside curve a lot more better than that. And Fernando Alonso with a 124.3 going here down to 4th gear. These 2 corners were pretty alright. This last corner, I was really struggling with this corner back in Season 1, but now in Season 2, we are so much better. And going a little bit wide on the last corner, and we're going for 125.0. So you can see we are down 3/10. This is my second lap. But if you see in the top right, I do go green. But I do overcook it a little bit, and yeah, I spin out, and it was pretty much the end of the session. So yeah, we finished P16, sadly not making it into Q2. Hopefully in China I will change that. We had to gain 4/10 on Kimi Räikkönen on the super soft tires. So now we are in the race. We are going for soft till super soft, but we do change the strategy, so I start on super soft and then on soft. I do that by accident. But yeah, so we're gonna stay on a 3-stop strategy, 1-stop strategy. And if I make up some good places, it will really help me in the team to get points and to get somewhere up there in the championship. We are about Renault's pace, and we're just about Renault's pace, so which is good. So 5 red lights and away we go. Switching up to Rich. I get past Palmer. Try to stay in the slipstream of Grosjean. Now switching to Kvyat. Trying to go on the outside of him, but it doesn't work too well. I do lose the back end a little bit. But all is fine. And now I do brake quite early. Don't want to smash in the back of anyone. I'm going down the inside of Grosjean on Kvyat. Onto the grass a little bit. Kvyat's still down my inside, leaving him enough room. But I don't leave him any room here. Just going to the fast left-hander. And yeah, so I go down, dive it down the inside of Grosjean. He brakes early, and I just go past him. So cutting to lap 2 now, Massa's ahead of me, and I get a good run out of turn 1, switching it up to Rich. No DRS yet, still in the slipstream, staying there until the braking point, and braking really late as I can. Bottas did have a penalty post-race, so that's why, or pre-race. And then yellow flags then come out for the only retiree of this race, for Lance Stroll having mechanical failures. You can see here. That's a lot of smoke, and that's Alberoth, I think, was Fairline. Wasn't too happy about that. Now Perez going smoothly. Oh no, that's not the right person. Nearly getting past him on the outside, and then he touched the wall on the inside a little bit, and I go down the inside. The smoke that came out of it looked like gravel smoke, so I'm not too sure why it was like that. So now catching Hulkenberg on lap 5. I See if I want to go down the inside. Don't go for it first. Dirty air is really hurting me around here. So yeah, I get really good traction. He takes a different line than me. I go smoothly round the outside, no touching whatsoever. Oh, that was really good. Round the outside. I think I did something similar to Kvyat, but it down the inside last season, if I remember correctly. Alonso now ahead of me, shifting down 3 gears, which wasn't the best for the gearbox. Ricardo ahead of Alonso, and I think Bottas maybe. Hulkenberg trying to pressure him. If I go down the inside of Alonso, surprisingly in P8, but now P9, he does go for the 2-stop, which isn't too good for him. So yeah, locking up that inside tire a little bit. Not wanting to do that, but I'm really close to Ricardo. I'm not too sure what's wrong with the Red Bulls, but I think it's just the Red Bull of Ricardo. Because if I remember correctly, he finished like P15 at the end of this race. So nice and smoothly down the inside of Ricardo. I catch up to Ocon up until lap 8, but then he goes down to pit, which wasn't good. But I get DRS off him. And yeah, so then as Kimi Räikkönen exits the pit lane, I get DRS off him. Which is different and weird. So yeah, see DRS zone, I get DRS sticker. Okay, might as well. So Räikkönen is behind me. He's a much faster car. I do defend a tiny bit, but not too much. Don't want to lose my time. Braking a little bit early. Don't want to smash into the back of him. Do correct a little bit, thinking that I was going to go and smash in the back of him, but I didn't. So I do pit a lap early. Left side of these tires weren't the best, and as I pit, I was pretty much in clean air for a really long while. Coming into the pits, if I remember correctly, I don't think I did get the best pit. Yeah, 2.7 pit stop right there. Still first driver, I'm not too sure why. Fernando Alonso does get ahead of me with Perez, and pretty much from then on, nothing much happens. As you can see, Hulkenberg catches to the back of me, and because I'm on cold tires, I have to warm these up first. And yeah, he tries to go down the inside. I try to stay on the outside. If he gets past me, he gets past me, and I stay on the inside. And yeah, but I get a lot of clean air for a while. But you can see here, I get past Felipe Massa, and then you can then see we skip a lot of laps later until Massa catches me to lap 26, to where I have to start defending, where these tires are really going off. Trying to defend down the inside of Ocon. Nothing much happens, so I just switch back to the racing line. I've moved twice, locking up that inside tire, going a little bit wide, and then on the straight again, Ocon down my inside, staying on the outside. A little bit of touching tires there, but luckily I am defending my position nice and smoothly. I again defend from Ocon, trying to defend this 6th position. And yeah, so again, Ocon is trying to defend, attack me. Sebastian Vettel wins the race. This time I am down the inside, squeeze him out a little bit. And yeah, so this is the last lap. Going to take this nice and smoothly. Finishing the race. And you can see I start weaving a little bit. And I nearly get caught out by Sainz, or no, not Sainz, Ocon on the outside, and just about winning with less than half a hundredth after. So you can see a P6, Fernando Alonso sadly P12, which wasn't too good for him. Daniel Ricciardo, yeah, correct, he was P15. Lance Stroll with the only DNF in our race. So in the standings, I am currently sitting P6 with Fernando Alonso in 12th place. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys have all enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and see you soon. Peace.